Welcome back! Today, we're diving into the dark and thrilling world of casino cheats. From sneaky card tricks to elaborate schemes involving entire teams, these stories are wild and crazy. Get ready to have your mind blown as we uncover the craziest casino cheats of all time. Imagine this. You're at a high-stakes poker table. The room is filled with tension, the air thick with the scent of anticipation and the soft hum of whispered strategies. Every player is focused, eyes darting from their cards to their opponents, trying to read the slightest hint of a tell. Someone at the table has an unfair advantage using marked cards with invisible ink, tiny scratches, or subtle bends. These subtle modifications are nearly impossible to detect with the naked eye, but they provide crucial information to the cheater. Imagine the power of knowing exactly what cards your opponents are holding, giving you the upper hand in every round. These markings reveal exactly what cards everyone is holding. The cheater can make calculated decisions, folding when necessary, and betting aggressively when they know they have the winning hand. It's a game of deception and manipulation, where the stakes are incredibly high. Some cheaters even use special contact lenses or sunglasses to see these markings. These devices are designed to pick up the invisible ink or subtle marks that are otherwise undetectable. It's a sophisticated form of cheating that requires both technology and cunning. It's like having X-ray vision for playing cards. Imagine being able to see through the cards, knowing exactly what your opponents are holding. This kind of advantage can turn the tide of the game in an instant, making the cheater almost unbeatable. This trick works in any card game, from blackjack to baccarat. Whether it's a casual game among friends or a high-stakes tournament, the principles remain the same. The cheater uses their knowledge of the marked cards to outplay everyone else at the table. So the next time you're at a casino, keep your eyes peeled for marked cards. Be aware of the subtle signs and always stay vigilant. Remember, in the world of gambling, not everything is as it seems. The invisible can often be the most dangerous. You've just won a hand of roulette, then bam! Someone tries to steal your winnings by adding more chips to the pile. That's past posting, and it's bolder than a lion in a neon suit. Casinos are onto this trick with security cameras, watchful pit bosses, and trained dealers, but that doesn't stop some people from trying. So next time you're at the roulette wheel, keep a close eye on your chips. Ever feel like that roulette wheel is spinning a little too predictably? Some cheaters rig roulette wheels using magnets or hidden devices to control the spin. They tamper with the wheel so the ball lands on their lucky number more often. Casinos use high-tech sensors and regular inspections to catch these tactics, but crafty individuals still try to outsmart the system. It's a high-risk, high-reward game. Picture this, you're in a tense card game. The person across from you is a master of deception, swapping cards right under your nose. These sleight-of-hand experts can switch cards in the blink of an eye. They use techniques like palming and false shuffles to keep certain cards in place. Casinos train their dealers to be extra vigilant for these tricks. But skilled card switchers still test their luck. Think about the satisfying clatter of dice hitting a craps table. Some players manipulate dice to land exactly how they want by sliding them. They practice for hours to perfect their grip and release. Casinos use seasoned stickmen to call out suspicious throws and enforce strict rules, but dedicated dice sliders always look for an edge. So next time you're at the craps table, watch for unusual dice throws. Imagine a high roller losing a fortune at the blackjack table. That loss might be part of a bigger plan called chip dumping. One player intentionally loses chips to a partner to avoid taxes, launder money, or help a buddy. Casinos track big wins and losses and watch for suspicious betting patterns, but some people still try to game the system. So next time you see someone on a losing streak, they might be playing a different game. Imagine a team of skilled con artists working together to fleece a casino. These aren't just any ordinary cheaters, they are a well-coordinated group with a single goal in mind: to outsmart the house and walk away with a fortune. Each member of the team has a specific role to play and they execute their plan with military precision. Collusion is all about teamwork, with groups of cheaters joining forces. They spend hours, days, or even weeks planning their moves, studying the casino's layout, and understanding the habits of the dealers and other staff. Their preparation is meticulous, leaving nothing to chance. They might have someone signaling tells using subtle gestures that are almost impossible to detect unless you know what to look for. These signals can be as simple as a tap on the table, a scratch of the nose, or a specific way of holding the cards. Each signal conveys critical information to the rest of the team. A dealer in on the scheme can manipulate the game in their favor, dealing specific cards to certain players or shuffling the deck in a way that benefits the team. The dealer's role is crucial, as they have direct control over the flow of the game and can make or break the team's success. Or a lookout for security, keeping an eye on the casino's surveillance systems and alerting the team if they are being watched. The lookout's job is to ensure that the team can operate without drawing attention to themselves, blending in with the other patrons while staying vigilant. Casinos watch for signs of collusion like eye contact, hand signals, or unusual bets. They employ sophisticated surveillance technology and highly trained staff to detect and prevent cheating. However, the cheaters are always evolving, finding new ways to communicate and execute their plans without getting caught. But the allure of easy money is too tempting for some. The thrill of beating the system and the potential for a big payout drives these teams to take significant risks. They know that if they are caught, the consequences can be severe, but the potential rewards are too enticing to ignore. It's a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, with the cheaters constantly trying to stay one step ahead of the casino's security measures. The casino, in turn, is always upgrading its technology and training its staff to recognize and stop these sophisticated schemes. Cheaters always come up with new ways to stay ahead. They adapt their strategies based on the latest security measures and are always looking for new opportunities to exploit. This ongoing battle between cheaters and casinos is a never-ending cycle of innovation and countermeasures. So next time you're at the casino, watch for suspicious groups of players. They might be more than just friends having a good time. They could be a well-oiled machine, working together to outsmart the house. Stay vigilant and enjoy the game, but always be aware of the possibility of collusion. You see the dealer shuffling the cards with practiced ease. But those shuffles might be a carefully choreographed illusion. Dealers can make it look like they're mixing the deck while controlling the order of the cards. They use techniques like false cuts and stacking the deck. Casinos use multiple decks, automatic shufflers, and trained dealers to spot suspicious shuffling. But some dealers still try to game the system. So next time you're at the tables, pay close attention to the shuffle. Gone are the days of relying solely on sleight of hand. In the past, cheaters had to rely on their dexterity and cunning to outsmart the dealer and other players. They would use techniques like card marking, false shuffles, and even collusion with other players to gain an edge. But those methods seem almost quaint compared to the sophisticated tactics employed today. Today's cheaters use cutting-edge gadgets like hidden cameras and tiny earpieces. These devices are often so small and discreet that they can be easily concealed in clothing or accessories. Hidden cameras can capture the dealer's cards, while earpieces allow cheaters to receive real-time advice from accomplices who are watching the game from a distance. Some use software to predict roulette spins or analyze poker hands in real time. These programs can process vast amounts of data and identify patterns that are invisible to the human eye. By using algorithms and machine learning, cheaters can make highly accurate predictions and decisions, giving them a significant advantage over other players. Casinos fight back with advanced technology like signal jammers and sophisticated surveillance. Security teams use high-resolution cameras and facial recognition software to monitor players and detect suspicious behavior. Signal jammers can disrupt the communication between cheaters and their accomplices, making it harder for them to coordinate their actions. But as technology evolves, so do the methods of cheaters. They are constantly finding new ways to exploit the latest gadgets and software, staying one step ahead of casino security. This ongoing battle between cheaters and casinos is a high-stakes game in itself, with both sides investing heavily in technology and expertise. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse. For every new security measure that casinos implement, cheaters come up with a new way to circumvent it. This dynamic creates a continuous cycle of innovation and counter-innovation, with each side striving to outsmart the other. So next time you're at the casino, remember the person across from you might have more than just luck. They could be using advanced technology to tilt the odds in their favor, whether it's a hidden camera, a sophisticated software program, or a tiny earpiece. The tools of modern cheating are as varied as they are effective. They could be packing some serious tech. So, always stay vigilant and remember that in the digital age, the game is more complex than ever before. Imagine a dealer subtly slipping an extra card to a player. Dealer bribery is a high-risk, high-reward gamble. Cheaters hope to convince dealers to turn a blind eye or actively help them cheat. Casinos have zero tolerance for employee theft and collusion. They use background checks, polygraph tests, and rotate dealers to deter bribery. But some people still bet on human weakness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let us know in the comments which trick surprised you the most. From marked cards to high-tech gadgets, these casino cheats show the lengths people go to beat the house. So next time you're feeling lucky, remember these stories and keep your wits about you.